For this video, I learned how to consistently wake up at 5 a.m. At the time of doing this challenge, I am in soccer season. Last year during soccer season, I gave up on YouTube. I completely let my channel slide, which let the thing that I would have liked to convince myself was my priority fall apart. But this year, instead of letting myself be overtaken by sports and school, I took it as a challenge. In the month of October, I was going to upload 2 videos. I know it's nothing crazy, but it was pretty ambitious considering my schedule. The key factor is I simply would not be able to accomplish this goal without waking up early. The beginning of the month was rough. I got a couple days at the beginning, but then I quickly went downhill because I slept in one day. And then the next day, and then the next day, and then the next day. Okay, I slept in today. And I slept in yesterday. This is a lot more difficult than I thought. This is turning out to be way more difficult than I thought. It pisses me off because I used to wake up this early all the time. That was the normal for me. And I know the people who wake up earlier are gonna be like, dude, it's not even that hard. So I have 20 days left to make 2 videos. Fuck. We gotta get on it, dude. It is the 14th, and I have woken up at 5 a.m. 4 times. That sucks. I just got back from my girlfriend's from over the weekend. The sleep schedule is gone. We watched movies really late. I went to bed at 2 both nights I was down there. Woke up at 9:30, 10. We need to lock in. I'm still confident that I can get these videos out. I'm gonna set up my room and film the video now. It's gonna be a talking head. I'll film B-roll later, but I just need to get the A-roll done. Even beyond waking up early, I wanted to accomplish this goal for something a little bit deeper. I know that this challenge is about waking up early, but it's so much bigger than that. It's for my self-image. It's for getting these videos out and keeping up this, which is the dream despite how my time is being allocated at the moment. Recently, I've been struggling with not only self-improvement, but the fact that I'm in my senior year of high school and my normal life is starting soon. And this dream that I have to do YouTube full-time as my career feels like it's sort of starting to slip away. And it's sort of starting to slip away due to my apathy. I've continued to let myself make excuses and justify not putting in the necessary work. And so in reality, I wanted to do this challenge because I wanted to show myself that I could set a hard standard for myself, a hard goal, and actually go through with it and accomplish it. I wanted to actually be able to trust myself and build a little bit of evidence that I can. So I needed to lock in. Good morning. Slowly but surely, I started to realize a few techniques that help me wake up early in the morning. I realized that if I clearly outline exactly what I'm gonna do in the next morning when I wake up, it was infinitely easier to wake up. Going to the gym early. Look at me, dude. It's so cold. Oh my, there's frost in my window. Yikes, what is that? If this is accurate, I have now 6 hours of exporting, which is just absurd. I'm gonna upload it. Technically, I'm on schedule. A little bit of compensation. I really want to push myself these next 2 weeks to just tape them to my whiteboard. I mean, I'm not gonna spend long on this. I'm so tired. I had a soccer game. I got up and I made a better variation, the clarity video. I made a pretty cool thumbnail actually. I kind of like it. I hope it works. That's pretty much all I did. I got home at 8. I'm glad I got a little bit done, and I would not have been able to get that done if I had not woken up at 5. So the playoffs happened. Going into this week, in all honesty, I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to get this last video done in time. Game after game, I was getting a little nervous. I'm really tired, so I'm gonna set my next alarm. And then, I got sick. Remember how I let myself sleep a little bit extra this morning because I wasn't feeling good? Yeah, I had to come home early from school. I was dismissed. I feel horrible. I didn't go to soccer practice. I have the championship in 2 days. I was supposed to start filming today. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. Everything hurts. I feel so beat. 800 milligrams of Advil today. I'm sad that I wasn't able to film today. I miss my girlfriend so much. I'm dying over here, dude. And for the next 36 hours, I was essentially bedridden. I was dizzy and in constant pain and falling in and out of sleep at inconvenient times. To make everything better, I had the championship coming up on Saturday, and I'm one of the captains of the team. I wasn't sure if I was going to even be able to play in our championship game, which the entire month of an undefeated season had been leading up to, much less get the video out on time. I woke up after a nap 3 hours before the championship game with a fever, but I slept a little bit more, and I ate a little something, I drugged up, and I played in the game, despite having a fever. Only a couple hours before the game, and we lost. I might have like broken or sprained or shattered my elbow, and I'm bleeding in a few different spots, but now I feel good. I feel motivated to get back into the routine actually, and I've been resting up these past couple days, so I'm good to wake up at 5. Including tomorrow, I will have 4 days to film and edit a video, which is unheard of. So I'm gonna try to film the entire thing tomorrow. We lost, but it was a great end to a great season. Better yet, I started to feel a little bit better. I started to get a little bit more work done a little bit quicker. So, I didn't get much done today at all, and it's bad because it's the 29th, so I have 2 days to finish this video, and I have a soccer banquet tomorrow. I think I can grind it out. Thank God that I have the packaging ready, but this is getting tight. And then I pulled through. That's so fire. I got it up before October was over. I uploaded 2 videos this month during one of the most busiest months I'll have this year, and it was exclusively because I woke up early. There was no other possible way for me to have gotten that done. In complete honesty, I didn't think it was gonna work out. It was like Sunday this week, and I'm like, I have no idea how I'm going to film and edit an episode in 4 days. Just didn't know how it was gonna happen. And given I had to take some liberties, I had to move a little bit quickly. I wasn't able to take the time with it that I would like to be able to take with all of my videos. But I actually accomplished the challenge. For 30 days, I set out, although I wasn't perfect, to wake up at 5 o'clock, specifically so I could upload 2 videos in a really difficult and a busy month of my life, and I did it. That feels good. That feels good. And it also speaks to something that I'm gonna have to do, which is while I'm in school, I'm going to have to figure out a way to make videos that I still like with taking some quality liberties. There's a level of consistency that I do need to appeal to. I firmly believe that I can figure out a way to do this better. But I'm very happy. This is my habit tracker for this month. You can see there's a lot of X's, usually when I'm on the weekend with my girlfriend. And these red numbers are the minutes I put into deep work on my YouTube channel. This top row is waking up early. You can see that for the beginning of the month, I was not waking up early. And I'd get 18 minutes in a span of like a week. That's horrible. That's not acceptable. That is not goal-achieving behavior. And there were like little spurts, but then I'd go and hang out with my girlfriend and big drop. And then I start to wake up early consistently every day. I missed 1 day. I woke up today consistently. I start to wake up consistently every day, and you see the spike in the numbers. So I know like 20 minutes, not that much time, virtually no time. But I want to get in the habit of doing that because that leads to days like 144 minutes, 152 minutes, multiple hours. And that's really what I'm aiming for. I did it. In 1 month, I actually learned exactly how to consistently wake up early, even if you're in the busiest season of your life. As a quick side note, in all transparency, after this video has been finished, this habit still requires discipline. I went and spent a weekend with my girlfriend, came back and fell out of the habit. Been ebbing and flowing in and out of being able to wake up consistently, and right now it's something that I'm getting back into. So I don't want to pretend like I did this challenge once and the rest of my life I was consistent with it. It still really requires discipline for me. But genuinely, these next steps that I'm about to share with you are the constant between all of the instances where I could wake up early and actually what I used to wake up early for a month. They actually worked. It was pragmatically proven for me. So I still believe in this, even though I'm not perfect. I'm not gonna waste your time, and I'm gonna give you the easily most important step now, which is that you need to have a clearly defined plan as to what you're going to do when you wake up early. Pretty much without fail, if I could write an actionable steps list that was explicitly clear in what I was going to do, that mattered to me, and that I understood how it connected to my goals, I could wake up early. It's not even close. This is the way to learn to wake up early. My friend and I used to wake up at 4 to go watch the sunrise before school. And let me tell you, I never had a problem waking up early for that. He would pick me up early, we'd listen to music on the way, we'd have nice conversations, and then when we got there, we'd film a little bit, we'd watch the sunrise, and then we'd get breakfast before we got to school. It was a ton of fun, and it was a really good reason to wake up early, so I never had any difficulty in any capacity waking up early for that. And this is becoming abundantly clear to me now, even after the challenge has happened when I'm filming this. You have to understand explicitly exactly what you are going to do when you wake up, and you have to make it matter to you. Do not gloss over that last sentence. It is the way to wake up early. I'm sure of it. I would bet my money on it. I'm not perfect at it, but that is the method. Kind of a bonus subpoint that I've also been more clearly articulating to myself recently is that if you have an overarching goal, it makes it incredibly easier to make the actionable step that you're going to take the next morning matter more to you. And I think that's why I could turn it around in this challenge and actually wake up early consistently for weeks in a row, because I had the goal of uploading 2 videos, and that mattered to me. That mattered to me for the video, for the accomplishment, for the channel, but it also went deeper into, I want to be able to trust myself, and achieving this goal attributes to that. So as deep as you can make that connection to yourself and why this thing you're doing when you wake up matters, the easier it'll be to wake up. The second point that I want to make is that waking up early is the best way to keep waking up early. I know that sounds stupid, but let me explain. A lesson that I have been repeatedly learning recently is that progress is the biggest motivator. Progress builds momentum, which gives inherent motivation to whatever you're doing, because that momentum lowers the threshold of pain that is required to break through to do that task. So not only is waking up early a few days an incredible momentum builder to continue waking up early, but making progress anywhere in your life makes it easier to make progress anywhere else in your life. Finally, the last point is one that no one's gonna like. One of the most crucial things when it comes to waking up early, going to bed on time. Everything becomes worse if you sleep in, just as everything becomes worse if you stay up too late. Particularly when you're waking up early, and I can't state this enough, not only do you feel miserable because you haven't gotten the required amount of sleep you need to feel good, but when you wake up and you pick up your phone and you see the alarm going off and you know that you went to bed late last night, the night before, it is so much easier to justify hitting snooze. Oh, well, I really didn't get that much sleep anyways. Snooze, back to sleep. So much easier to justify if you let yourself stay up late the night before and you don't get a lot of sleep. In reality, a large part of waking up early and just discipline in general is objection handling. You just have to be honest with yourself and with each of your statements for what they truly are. Most of the time when objections come up and you can humbly and genuinely recognize them as copes, when you do that, you can then change how you act accordingly. Boom. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it brought you value. I had a ton of fun making this video, and it was really nice making a video that wasn't mainly like sitting at my desk. In a similar vein, I want this channel to go through some changes soon, but I'm kind of sick of talking and not taking action on what I say. So if you want to stick around for that, or if this video did bring you some level of value, please subscribe. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys. Can we just talk about this lighting? It's freaking magnificent.